Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 6. In the last video, we beat Man and Tomahawk Man. Had to think about it there for a second. And we're going to continue this with Yamato Man. I can't believe Kurisu Yamato is trying to kill us. No, that's something else. And this obviously isn't Mega Man X. We're not in that period of time for this game. But we do have these panda-looking things shooting balls at us. And we also have this crate that we can break with the power armor. I'm going to keep the power armor on as I defeat this guy, so I can break this barrel. And that guy who spins the spears around, he throws them and they look like spinning spears that kind of act like shields when you hit them with the Mega Buster, but are really just spears spinning really, really fast when they're just being tossed forward. You want to avoid those spinning spears and you just want to hit the guy when he's not spinning a spear around, because that spear will block your Mega Buster shots. And now we're fighting some guy with the top knot who throws bombs that you have to avoid, as well as the explosions, who is riding on a frog who shoots lasers out of a cannon that is stuck in its mouth. Interestingly enough, I was getting the lasers more often in the practice run. Here I'm getting the bombs more often. Just shoot him in the eyes with charge shots, you'll be fine. By taking this path, we get, for our reward, an E-Tank, which I will gladly take. I will gladly take it. And had we gone up at the beginning instead of used the power armor to break that barrel just after the beginning, we would have ended up on the top half of this area. And then we just go through this like normal. Also, this guy is below me, so I'm going to use the windstorm. And you left some energy that I can't use. But now we have a choice between up and down. We're going to take up, obviously, because we need to take this route to get the real battle with Yamato Man. Also, these things, you can destroy them with the power armor, which is a good thing, because I can't remember off the top of my head what you're supposed to use special weapons-wise to destroy them. So you can just use the power armor. That's pretty easy to remember. And apparently, the power armor takes care of that guy faster than the fully charged Mega Buster shots do. And these spring guys, when you hit them with a fully charged Mega Buster shot, their head comes off, and when it hits the ground after being launched into the air, it explodes. Like so. And now that we're at the end, we need to equip the Silver Tomahawk. Here's hoping I don't die horribly, even though this battle is fairly easy. He will jump into the air, shoot a three-way shot. He also sends his spear at you, his little spear tip at you just like that. And if he does, he runs after it. You can jump over him as he runs back to grab the spear tip, and you can pretty much plaster him in the back with a Silver Tomahawk. And you can also hit him while he's in the air if your aim is good enough. Of course, you can always wait for him to land and then hit him with it for best results. And for beating the real battle with Yamato Man, we get the Yamato Spear and the Beat E parts. Yamato Spear, little spear tip that shoots forward very quickly. Sometimes it'll go up, sometimes it'll go down, just a little bit. It's just random whether it does it or not and what direction it goes in. But we now have a password. I'm going to leave that on screen for a couple of minutes, and then get right back on to the rapid fire Mega Man 6 action. Next up is Nightman. And I have looked forward to this one. Unlike the other Robot Masters, this one was made by an American whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. I know Windman was created by a Canadian named Daniel Valley or something. I can't exactly remember. But yeah, Nightman and Windman were part of a Nintendo Power Contest in America where there would be 2 grand prize winners who would have their creations put in Mega Man 6. And those creations were Nightman and Windman. And it's kind of cool that there was a Nightman to go with the Japanese guard with a spear. I guess that's what Yamato Man is. I don't necessarily think of him as a samurai because he doesn't have a sword. What was I doing? Oh yeah, pausing the game so I could talk about that. I didn't necessarily need to. But we are now here. I'm going to equip Windstorm. And I need to hop over the spikes. And then get over here. And I need to take damage. I know there's a weapon that would take out those little drill dozers in like seconds. But I can't remember it offhand. And I have more than enough energy anyway. Those spikes are instant death if they touch you. Those ceiling spikes, by the way. And it's a good thing I charged that up because that allowed me to take care of that turret when it opened up and no longer had the shield in front of it. There was a skill tank. I was able to take it out from behind the wall. That was a conveyor belt. There are also conveyor belts here, but we can use the jet armor to get up here. And I do like the fact you can actually see the little jetpack from the jet armor if you are using the jet armor while climbing a ladder. Never really paid attention to that. I forgot to talk about these guys. Whoa! Good thing I have vulnerability to spikes in this game. You shoot these barrels when they're flashing, and the guy will pop his head out to see what the commotion is about. You shoot this guy twice in the head. No charge shots needed. There you go. And hey Eddie, what you got for me? I'll take that. That should bring my energy cans up to 6 because I'm going to go get one shortly. These guys, you can just take care of them with regular shots. On the first hit, they run right after you and keep chasing you. On the second hit, they're gone. You do not need to use a charge shot. As a matter of fact, a charge shot will be just as powerful as a regular shot, and he'll still chase you. It won't get rid of him completely. And this thing just comes down from the ceiling when it gets close to us, and it comes after us. I'm going to use the jet armor here, because as we're going to learn, momentum here is not exactly your friend. Matter of fact, it will keep us from going everywhere when we bounce up and down off those wheels on the ceiling and floor, because those aren't conveyor belts. Those are little bounce pads. They do look a little different. Also, I want to go down here because alternate path. If we kept going to the right, we still would have faced Nightman. It wouldn't have been far from that exit, but we wouldn't get the beat parts for beating that variation of Nightman. So because of that, I had to go down here so I could get the beat parts. This is going to be yet another easy battle. As a matter of fact, Nightman is easier than Yamato Man for all points and purposes. Even if he's shooting at you, your projectile can easily go past his. And he can jump, but you can easily slide over him and hit him when he comes back down. Sometimes his jumps are short, sometimes they're long. As much of a pushover as he can be with the Mega Buster, he's even easier with the Yamato Spear. And by beating Nightman, we get the Night Crusher and the Beat A parts. And unlike Nightman's Night Crusher, ours goes all the way. It doesn't stop halfway and then come back to us. So there is that, and that's a rather interesting but easy to remember password there. Really good progress right now. I'm surprised. But we now have 2 Robot Masters left, Centaur Man and Blizzard Man, and I will take them on in the next video. So join me next time, where we take on Centaur Man and Blizzard Man. And then I'll take care of a few things before we go to Mr. X and his little fortress. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!